What is up, you guys? My name is RVZ and welcome back to Lucy Got Problems. Now we at the door. What we do at the door? We knock politely. Yeah. I won't tempt my fate. It's easy to offend a wizard, but dodging a fireball is much harder. I brushed muffin crumbs off my breast and knocked on the door 3 times. No answer. Maybe this wizard is so old, he's already gone deaf. I knocked again, louder this time. I'm not home. Mysterious voice. Okay, the voice sounded muted from behind the door, so I couldn't determine who it belonged to. Maybe it's the door itself. The door isn't home, Lucy. Exactly, the door isn't home. Yeah. If you're not home, then who's talking to me? The door. This is gotta be the door. A voice recording. You can leave a message after the tone. Beep, beep. Hey, don't even try to deceive me. It doesn't even sound like a proper tone. And you don't sound like a delivery guy from the alchemist workshop. Nevertheless, I'll give you a chance. Do you have my frogmaw tentacles with you? No. What about a fresh censored chip? Fish, I mean. No, but censored fish? Wait, what? Oh god. Just as I thought. As soon as you place the door portal for a couple of hours, you get pestered by useless salesmen and their similarly useless goods, you know? But hey, I'm not a man. I'm not planning to sell anything yet. Actually, I'm here to obtain something instead. Maybe some answers at least. Oh my. And what does such a determined person as you do on the wrong side of the door? I am minding my manners? Very well. You may proceed as long as you feel necessary. And then come in so we can talk business. And is it safe? Possibly? Well, since I had already found the mysterious door in the magical forest, I might as well use the opportunity to enter it. Certainly, the voice was just scaring me. It was time to show all these forest hippies what Lucia FERRET is made of. I took the doorknob and eagerly turned it. Wait, what? Holy fuck, okay, alright. There was a naked lady behind the door. Or rather, not entirely naked. She was barely covered by a light silk scarf, holding on a prayer and fairy dust. When I opened the door, the light fabric danced in the wind. Oh god, I beg you a pardon? I must have come at the wrong time, or at the wrong door. I didn't know you were... I'm leaving. Huh? What's the problem? You weren't dressed. I didn't know you were changing clothes. Me? Changing clothes? The lady suddenly laughed. Darling, I always dress like this. Well, you guys won't be able to see this, but this is okay, alright. You think this scarf is too short? Why are you wearing a scarf? You're sure? I never thought a Succubus may be so shy. Especially when you look like that. A well-mannered person would have said your costume is full of holes, but honestly, I'm surprised how all those holes still have some costume between them. For some reason, I felt a bit offended. Hey, that was my fault, you know? The mysterious lady just shrugged indifferently. At the same moment, I felt a hot wave of magical power. Hey, what are you doing? What was that? A momentary charity. I suddenly realized that my costume was back to its original form. Oh, thank you. Wait a minute. How do you know I'm a Succubus? Some call me the Seer. Besides, you have horns, a tail, and a heart-branded armband. Well, sounds convincing, yeah. What was your question? There should be a reason you were so desperate to get in here. Make it quick, I have a ton of important magical stuff to attend to. Deceive? No, okay, we're gonna ask, I guess. The thing is, I really desperately need the Orb of Fate. I'll be drowned and quartered if I return without it. It's a very magical thingy, and you look like someone who's good at magic, so I wanted, nope. No, what? It's my answer to your question. You mean you don't know where the Orb of Fate might be? I mean, I know perfectly well where the Orb of Fate is. I have it, but you won't get it. Why is that? Because I'm not going to give it to you. Are these all the questions you had? Well, even if not, I'm off. Listen, lady. Seer? Listen, Seer. I took a very flipping long and hard trip to get here. Those cray-cray squirrels almost got me. I got lost in the cursed forest, my shoes gave me blisters, I was starving, I lost faith in my favorite bakery. You can't just kick me out empty-handed. And why is that? I don't know. But just not right. I suffered so much. It's not fair. I don't even know why I'm being refused. I see. Now, be so kind and take your foot off the doorstep, or it will get chopped off by a magical portal. Or rather, the portal magic. And she reached out to the handle to close the door. Stop! You think if you are such a pompous magical being, you can just push me around? How arrogant and insensitive. Yeah, I don't have a cool, fashionable, shiny exclamation mark over my head, but I have feelings. You can't just dismiss a poor adventurer with nothing. It's totally plain heartless. What did you say? I got a bad feeling about this. I said that... Go directly to the part where you try to insult me, describing my best traits. Okay, never mind. That was just for pleasure. What did you say about the exclamation mark? Well, it exists. It's pretty big, red and shiny, levitates above your head right here. Never saw something like that. Is that so? You know, I changed my mind. You will get the Orb of Fate. What? Just like that? Ooh, first you didn't like that I was going to give you the Orb of Fate. Now you don't like that I am. Say, are you ever satisfied? Me? I am. I'm always satisfied, round the clock. Maybe except the times when I skip breakfast or dinner. Or when they wake me up too early. Or when it doesn't matter. Don't change the subject. You think I don't see through your devious plan? Oh, and what my devious plan is? I don't know. Okay. Okay, Lucy, okay. But I'm sure you have one. I feel something fishy about the whole situation. So, you're not entirely hopeless. Of course there is a catch, and of course you won't tell me what is it? Why not? Thing is, you are a heroine promised in legends. A heroine to save this world, and all of us, so on and so forth. And the Orb of Fate is your tool of the world-saving trade. Oh, and also the only chance to survive. What? I'm also baffled. But let's not lose our heads. Heads can be useful. At least you can boil them. Yeah, okay. Have you ever tasted head stew with the orange juice? Yes, it's the most refreshing thing ever. Wait, what? Darling, are you healthy? You're spacing out. There's no time to get sick, cause we need to do a lot of stuff. You said we? Well, of course. I'm your mentor after all. Nice to meet you. The Seer stretched out her hand. Only now I noticed her hands were black to the elbow and each finger ended in a delicate claw. I identified as a 10-tailed black-footed ferret. Oh, you're a ferret? Oh. And sometimes an owl. Oh. My name's Fat Owl. What the fuck? Okay, this game is so memey. So memes going around. Okay, by the way. But that's for friends only. So, you keep calling me the Seer. And don't you dare misname me. Your name is Lucia Fair. And you have a lot of middle names. And now, please shake my hand so that we can end this titty social ritual. I obediently put my hand into Seer's palm, and in a blink of an eye, she dragged me through the portal door. I heard the clank of the lock and the words of some spell in incomprehensive language. Though maybe it was just the Seer's accent. She had a strange manner of talking. Well, strange manners in general. What's the meaning of this? Am I in detention? Oh my fucking god. You're in my home! Oh my god, home, right? The moist cave full of shining crystals was nothing I'd call home. It was shocking that someone could live in here. It was even more shocking to find such a place behind a plain-looking door, even if it was reeking of magic. On the other hand, the Seer didn't look like a plain anyone else. Fucking, can you get some clothes? God damn it. You can suit her yourself. Just don't touch anything, or don't sit anywhere. Actually, it would be better if you freeze in place. I don't remember where did I put my invisible magical anti-personnel landmines. They are experimental prototypes. My personal invention. By the way, what were we talking about? But if I'm not a prisoner, why did you shut the door then? It was chilly. Besides, it's not all that safe outside. Side effects of imminent end of the world, you know? Even if you don't know, you will soon enough be a pro in this field, I assure you. End of the world? Crap, that's unfortunate. I just recently transferred to this world. It is already in grave danger. Why do you think I'm the promised legendary heroine anyway? Well, you had arrived like the legends promised. You demanded the artifact like the legends promised. Besides, you see a secret sign above my head. Yeah, there's enough for me. That's enough for me. Okay, what the fuck? That's all the evidence you have? What if I just listened to all these legends and lied about seeing the exclamation mark? I mean, the secret sign. I see the truth. No, more often than not. And if I'm wrong, you'll simply die horrible and pointless death. I don't see a problem, so don't worry. You don't see a problem? What? Heroes often have psychological problems because of the societal pressure. All the eyes are turned to them, and the public has high expectations. Something like that. You are completely safe with me. I have no idea how you managed to survive before our meeting, so I don't expect anything serious from you. Cherish it. Don't you say, I could use some words of encouragement. I'm here to mentor you, not to support. And what are you going to mentor me in? For starters, I'll tell you about the artifact that you crave so much. At first glance, it's just a vessel filled with energy. With a huge amount of energy, to be precise. But that doesn't make the artifact unique. There's something else about it that I can't quite make sense of. According to the legends, the Orb of Fate lets you communicate with the world's Soliphism core. Soliphism core? What is this thing? What does it do exactly? You don't need to know how it works. It's an ancient magical artifact. What's your guess? How many great heroes knew in detail the inner working of the ancient world-saving artifacts? I'll tell you, not a single one. To be adept in such things, you need to spend years in magical library. If heroes would spend time on this, they would pursue PhD degrees in magical theory instead of saving the world. And they would also suffer from terrible chronic back pain. Desk job is a nightmare for your spine. Trust me. Is it because of... I mean, we don't... Okay, moving on. But if I don't know how the warp works, how would I use it? I have no idea. Unlike you, I'm not a heroine promised by legends. Think of something. Try dancing, perhaps. It helps some folks, from what I've read. Or just don't do anything. Actually, it's not a bad option. I can't promise that the artifact won't detonate if your heart rate spikes. Besides, if the legends are to be believed, The ability to use the orb's full potential is inherent in you. But what if they are wrong? Well, if my assumptions are correct, the most probable outcome would be a little one. Plain spoken, you'll die. Kick the bucket. Get boxed in. Bite the dust. But why should we be so pessimistic? Even if it's the most statistically probable result, negative thinking is a bad companion for the new endeavors, especially if they concern experimenting with ultra-powerful magical artifacts. Who? Seriously, though, fucking howl, goddammit. Seriously though, why don't you just tell me how the artifact works? We would save a crap ton of time and innocent lives. Speaking about time, we don't have it. Explanation would take at least a week. Plus, almost as much time for you to recover from the paradigm shock. Yeah? Plus a crate of whiskey. So, that's an extra month, yes. We can postpone saving the world for a month, so I already reset the doomsday clock twice. It is a very complex and demanding magical procedure. I will go bankrupt buying the rare items faster than you can say apocalyptic omens. I mean, what the hell, are you listening to me at all? So no, we can't afford another delay. Considering you still haven't passed your trial. Trial? What kind of trial? Just a normal heroic trial? Don't you read books at all? No matter, just trust me, I know the whole procedure. Hey, that's not fair. You told me you'll just give me the orb, and now it turns out I must overcome some kind of trial? What if I refuse? I promise you'll get the orb, but I never promised I will give it away for free. That's one thing. Another one is that a process of heroic initiation is usually much more complicated. Alignment tests, physical and mental mapping, backstory checks. Candidates are waiting for months to be given release papers so that they can go further. And where do they go? To the trial, of course. There are much fewer ancient artifacts than contenders for their ownership. That's why there's a selection process. So, if you are not interested... Wait! Okay, I'll take your trial, but after that I get your buffet, and then there, yeah. I knew we could make a deal. It's not a deal, it's an extortion. Hoot! Remember what I said about negative thinking? Let's count in as me motivating you. Don't forget, it's all for the sake of saving the world. The Seer looked so pleased, I started worrying. There should be a caveat. I probably should have found out what kind of trial it was before agreeing to it. There's no caveat, just some random magical number. Wait, are you reading my thoughts? What? Well, I'm a Seer. You are a Seer and not a telepath, not fair! Besides, you spoke it out loud. Yeah, could I really say it out loud? Yep. I didn't really. Wait, hey, wait. You're cheating. Woohoo! What kind of mentor are you? I thought we should be on the same side. This is for your own good. You will have to concentrate a little if you want to save the world. Since I am to teach you, here's your first lesson. Positive outlook and concentration are two of three key components of successful world saving. 2 of 3? What's the third one? A huge battle axe. Positive outlook, concentration, and the battle axe. Yes, that's how you win. Can't believe I've agreed to this. Where would I get a huge battle axe in the middle of a magical forest? For starters, get a card. Yeah? A deck of divination cards appeared in Seer's hands again? I have no idea where was she keeping them all this time. Without looking into the deck, the Seer rapidly put 3 cards in and started skillfully tossing them. I barely could follow the movement of her hands. At least I thought I could. Why are you doing this? I don't know what cards you choose anyway. Now, you're not just confused, but also perplexed. Perfect conditions for random number magic. Now, choose your destiny. What? Really? Let's go with the one on the right. What is it? I reached for one of the cards, but at the last moment I pulled my hand away and chose another one. What? Trying to cheat fate, are you? Not bad, not bad. You'll need your wits during your trial. Your card is 2 of the fish. Is that a dick fish? What? What? Oh my god. This is... oh my... okay, alright, okay, maybe. And what am I to do? Isn't it obvious? Bring me a couple of the fish, yes. They're a kind of elongated jumping fish living near the river nearby. Fish are very friendly but elusive, so you'll have to act fast. A couple of fish, you remember? Choose the plumpy ones. One will go into a potion and another will live for personal use. Personal use? What do you mean? What do you think? Well, we don't have time for rhetorical questions. You're ready to go, so go. Let your trial begin, and don't forget... Wind blew loudly into my ears, so the Seer's last words went unheard. The cave spelled me out like a crappy muffin with raisins. Before I could make heads or tails of it, I was lying in the tall grass of the magical forest. Tall and soft, thankfully. I hopped up and started rapidly knocking at the magical door. Blast it! Hey! Don't forget what? Derp. Why do I have a feeling I already forgot something important? Hey! What? As soon as I swung to knock again, the door disappeared right under my nose. So, I lost my balance and fell on the ground again. Looks like I won't get my instructions. Oh well, now I have 2 unclear missions. Hope the door will appear again and I get those fish. Yes, the Seer said they live in rivers. Oh, that's what attacked me in the water. Well, at least something is getting clear. Maybe saving the world is not that hard after all. With luck, I would be able to accomplish both missions at the same time. What a fortunate coincidence that you need the Orb of Fate to cancel the end of the world. Or not a coincidence? Can it be that the Darkest Priestess Tiamat cares about things like saving the world? That's well, thanks to this quest I learned something new about Tiamat every day. Well, technically, 1 day has passed, and I learned 1 thing. But still, we're bonding, yeah! Maybe Tiamat plays insolent servants just for show. Hard on the outside, tender on the inside, like a chocolate fondant. Oh, if I try very hard, I have a chance to reach the soft and sweet feeling. Wait for me, oh darkest one. I won't let you down. What the fuck? Oh god. Anyway, enough looting Tiamat, I guess. I'm gonna leave this video here. Let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comment section below. If you actually enjoyed the video, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And as always, I hope to see you again.